What's up, everyone? Metro Drive. So today we're going to talk about if you could get a black belt in this before you ever start training, it's going to pay off, and that is verbal judo. We have had quite a trip down here in Florida, and I've had a lot of opportunities. I feel like we've had a lot of opportunities to practice verbal judo down here. Wouldn't you say? Absolutely. So what is verbal judo? Verbal judo is, in short, okay, with those who don't know, judo is you take someone's energy and you actually use it to throw them. Verbal judo is then pretty much keeping your cool and you're not letting your emotions run a conversation. So if someone says something really snarky and intentional, like I normally pull out a little bit of a sarcastic tone, but like it's you just keep your cool. Be like, yeah, well, I would have tried that, Rick, but it didn't work. So that's actually why I came to you. And then they say something back, and then you're like, yeah, I get that, but then you're guiding the conversation, because the first person to scream or yell or lose their temper or blow off the handle loses. You lost. Like if a conversation or a debate or an argument ever comes down to that, you've lost. You've lost. Like, just in case no one's ever told you that. And so I have the opportunity to have a lot of not stressful, but just they could be tense conversations. The ability to perform well under stress that I've learned on the mat has really helped me with those. But if you don't have that experience, you can really start to train that immediately. Like the second you start to, because we've all been there, right? We've all been in like this, like, someone's, your tension starts to rise, maybe your face gets flush, things start heating up, and you're like, I'm just gonna snap on this person. Well, it doesn't end well, okay? Because it doesn't end well. I can't think of a situation in which it does end well, because if you take that to its ultimate precipice, its peak, it resorts to physical altercation, which, again, there's a lot of legal ramifications for, and no one wants to get into that. I talked to a lot of law enforcement, and they're like, man, if you knew the amount of paperwork that's involved if we have to get physical with somebody, we always try to just handle it verbally as much as we can, because there's just a lot that goes into it. And guys watching this, they might feel good thinking that they can knock somebody out. But again, there's a lot of ramifications with that. Plus, let's be honest. Like, if you're always looking for it to get physical right away, you look like that guy. You look like that guy who's a brawler, who's always looking for things to get physical, and you have no control over your emotions. That's pretty much it. A wise man once told me, if somebody is looking for a fight, they tend to always find it. Okay, I can't remember who told me that, but like, if you're looking for a fight, you're gonna find it. If you're looking for a way out of a fight, you're probably gonna find that too, like 99 times out of 100. So practice verbal judo. That could be something simple. If you're dealing with a snarky waitress who just, or a barista who's got rude manners, kill them with kindness. That's rule number 1 of verbal judo. Kill them with kindness, and it's going to get you a lot further. It's actually the worst thing you can do. If someone's being really snarky to you and you're nice back, they kind of feel like a jerk afterwards. But verbal judo, before you ever get into physical altercations, is key, and you're going to use that a lot more than you're actually going to use physical judo or jiu-jitsu. But the ability to perform under pressure is something that you'll learn on the mats. So guys, I am Coach David. Hope that helps. As always, I look forward to seeing you on the mats.